Hello and welcome to QuickTechie Cloud Solution Provider. In this video, I'll cover how to set up your service account on Google Cloud so the software can easily convert your text into MP3 or OGG format, which you wanted to do. So now for that also we have provided user guide. In this user guide you can see this is the last step which we would be following here. So simply what you have to do, you need to create your account on Google Cloud to use it. So if you have simple Gmail account, then that should be enough to work with that. So let me start with the Google Cloud Console first. So you need to click on Cloud Console. So simple name also console.cloud.google.com. That is what you need to do this, and you need to log in with your credential here. So suppose let's say, okay, so now I'll log into info@quicktechie.com, and then you can see here I need to put my password here. And once I'm logged in here, so I don't want to save anything, but you can say like now I'm logged in into this cloud.google console. So this is my first time login onto this system, correct? So I need to do a basic setup here. So I click here and I would say agree and continue, correct? So this would show your name and every detail here, and it would make you like working with cloud. Now you need to, so now here you can see entire the first time you are logged in on this, and that all detail would be available. 90 days free trial is available to basically use this. So here try for free. So if you are logged in first time, you must use this feature, and you need to select your detail like whatever you want to do, and you need to set up a basically like kind of whatever detail you wanted to provide, like here I'm saying this is the account and continue, and I need to provide my mobile number here. So it would be starting from today, it would take 90 days, correct? So it would be send code, and you need to put your credit card information and everything, and then once account is done, then it is in good state. So now I'll not use this account. Basically I'll use different account to demonstrate everything, but I highly suggest or highly recommend you use this feature of 300 credit for dollar, which is 90 days, which is much more than what you need basically. So it is good way to start with your Google account using this Google cloud solution. So let me continue with the rest of the steps with the different account. This is just to show you how to set up new account. So you need to put your mobile number, and then this would send an OTP on that mobile number, and then you need to put your credit card also you need to put. However, they would not charge, just basic authentication they would do. So it's a very renowned company, and we have not seen any fraudulent activity from Google anytime since last 15 years. We have been using their services, so this is a good company to work with. So they to use their software and everything, correct? So now I'll use different account. I'll show you what is the process. So I'll follow from here basically, correct? So here, so let me open different account and show you how things work. This is using my Gmail account, which is basically a simple screen which you can see, which is a already set up Google account and everything. So that is what you would also see in your case. Now let me follow the documentation. So you have to you can use your own default project to do this, or if you are doing first time, you can create a specific project for this. So what you have to do here, you click on this and it would list all the available projects, correct? And then you need to click on the new project. So let's do the new project. So this has a limit, correct? So whenever you see like it is showing me like I have 19 projects to be used. So I would say like quick techie T2S I've already created. So I would say name as underscore one, which because I wanted to later delete this project once this demonstration is done. So create, if we are using simple Gmail account, which I am using in this case, then I don't have to provide any organization. If you are using for let's say some other thing, like organization account, then you may have to contact your organization to use this all information, correct? So it's a, so then I would assume you are already expert, or your company could have a good understanding how to do this setup. That's generally, but this is the person who is completely new, that would be a bit different stuff to be done. So just click on create, correct? So here it is saying I cannot use underscore, it is an invalid character. So what I would do, I would just replace it, take a t2 as 1. So that is fine, and this would be my name. So this project name is very critical, which you have to remember when you want to use it. So as such, not to remember, it would be easily identified as well. So now this account is getting created here. You can see your project, sorry, this project is getting created. Now once this is created, now let's, based on our documentation, now you can see here, now we are here at this step, and you have to, next you will need to enable billing if it is not there, and you should use $300, which we have already discussed. Now you can select your project which you wanted to work on. So I would simply click here select project, so it would come here. Okay, and once here on this project, uh, this project is selected. Now I wanted to use text to speech API, correct? So what I will do, I'll click on basically this link, apis dot, or I can search for text to speech API here as well. Text to speech API. So if I select here, so this is, you see here for this project, this is not enabled. So you have to simply do what, you have to click enable it. But before you move into this, I wanted to show you something which is pricing related, because I'm focusing more on pricing because this is much cheaper solution. So if you are using WebNet Voices, 1 million character count for a month is absolutely free for every month. Basically, even your trial period expire, this would remain free for 1 month, as for every month 1 million character, which is like more than a 2-3 textbook, basically the size if you try to assume it. So this is what it is. And if you are and this and after that, like, it's 1 million character, it's $16 Google would charge, correct? On that. So, and this is based on every month the count is getting reset. If you are using standard voices, which is also good voices, I see very less difference, which basically on quality, obviously. So here you can see it's absolutely free for standard voices up to 4 million character. It's absolutely free. It is clearly saying after 4 million, if you use this character of this month, and if you still want to use more character on this month only, or current month, or some any month basically, so then it would start charging $4 1 million character. That way it would charge you. So that cost wise is very cheaper, this solution. Now this is what pricing is. Now I need to simply enable this API. I click on this and this API would be enabled here. So cloud text to API project will be billing. Now enable billing. So here I need to enable the billing as well for this, correct? And I need to select my billing account, whatever it is, and set account, correct? So this would be set here, whatever my billing account. If it is already not done, then I need to do it again, basically, correct? So that billing account would be set up. It would take bit or some time to get it set up, basically do some validation and everything, correct? uh, so now we have discussed all this stuff, correct? And now we are enabling it. After enabling, you would see this kind of window, screen you should be able to see. So let's wait until it comes. Okay, so it is taking bit longer to enable the billing on that account. So I'll just move into the quick ticket t2.s, which already enabled here. So this type of information you would see once this is enabled. So I'm using my previous account here. Now based on our documentation, I'll go here and you can see here this detail is already printed. Now you can have to basically text to speech API, you need to click on manage. Okay, if it is not visible, and if it is visible then it's fine. And you have to go to credentials, so that is what we need to create here basically. So what you would do, you have to first create a basically a credential for this, and which is a service account. So what I'll do, if service account does not exist, you need to create a new one. So I'm going to create a new service account. Let's say the name of the service account is John, which already exists, which I would say John 2, that is account. And description, whatever you wanted to do, quick techie text to speech uh, service account. Okay, that is what you have to create basically. And create and continue, you can click on this select role. So I would say basically Gmail account owner generally can have owner account, and continue, and that should be fine. Grant user access, so that is we don't have to do, and done. So you are done with your account setup, correct? Now we created just now this John 2 account, correct? So what you have to do now, click on this account, correct? As same here it is shown here, so you need to click on this. So in the documentation you would see a lot of steps, but it's a very simple and straightforward. And simply click on this. This is the account which we created, correct? Now what you have to do, you have to basically go to keys here, which we need to create for this account. Add key, create a new key, correct? Don't existing key, we want JSON format only. Okay, and just click create. As soon as you click create, it would download as well this key, and you can go to wherever it is downloaded, because you can't download once it is downloaded. You have to keep it with you. If you lose this key, then you have to recreate this key, correct? So that is what you have to keep in mind. Now this is JSON key, and this is very critical and secret information for your account. You should never ever share with anybody else. If you share it, he would have control on your this whatever permission you have on Google Cloud. Many of the permission he can get by default as part of it. So don't do this kind of activity, correct? Now next what you have to do basically, as per documentation, it is downloaded. This we did here. So now I will move further. So this is a JSON file, and this is created, and here it is now. So what we have to do, this JSON file we have to rename it T2S key.json. So what I'll do here, rename it, F to the shortcut key, T2S key.json. So this file would be I'll be using it. Now what I have to do here, like wherever my software is installed here basically, correct, I simply put this file here. Now this is your credential which work with Google Cloud, because otherwise how would Google will know like who is connecting to me and kind of thing, correct? So this entire detail is stored in this JSON file. So you should not share this JSON file with anybody else, correct? So now if you launch this your application and go to text to cloud, it would basically allow. So simply don't put any text, and if you want to test it whether it is working or not, you select it as an English language here, and you can select it mp3 format and download audio. So this application is running in demo mode. Okay, so this is the 217 characters it would be using, so click OK. So it is, you can see here now mp3 file is quickly downloaded. The size is very small. So basically here it is, you need to choose the location where you want to create this mp3 file. So here this is
Insert text which you want to convert. Thank you.
So this is my file which is just converted here. So that is what means, it means my end-to-end connectivity between my software and between this Google Cloud is working fine. Okay, so that is what you have to do as part of this setup. So you can close this now, and let me go here. Anything else we need to do? No, nothing. So that's what your end-to-end setup. Now you can convert any text in long text in mp3 file as you want. So it's a simple setup but looks like it's complicated or something, but we made using this document plus using this video, we made it simple. Now still you are feeling like you are not comfortable with this setup, then QuickTechie provides their own professional services, which is like we charge for one-time setup if you wanted to do on behalf of you wanted us to, like our professional service provider can do a one-time setup on your machine. They can remotely help you to do the setup against with some charges. So I would highly recommend this. Documentation is very simple. You try your own, and if you are very new to this all stuff, then you can use professional services provided by QuickTechie. Otherwise there's no need on that. So for charges for professional services, you can contact on this detail, and we will provide the prices and charges for professional services which we charge for one time setup. So one type setup is done, then you don't have to do anything after that until and unless you reinstall your software, and anything you do, then it may require again this kind of, but this is very simple setup again. So thank you, and I hope this would be helpful to do this setup of this QuickTechie text to speech uh, solution on your Windows operating system. Thank you. I'm stopping now.